Hello, beautiful. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he view you right now. And I will share with you all the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. And let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the 3 cards. Pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful number 1. Welcome to your reading. How does he view you right now? I will share with you all the energy that does come through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. If you would like a personal reading, visit my website at claritybay.com. Let's get straight into your reading. I see your energy. You're naturally drawn here to the 8 of Cups. So with the 8 of Cups energy, this is about his emotions. The Cup energy does rule over the water zodiac signs. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio are in the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in the reading. And with the 8 of Cups energy, this is about how he feels like you're withdrawing your attention, withdrawing your affection, holding on and letting go at the same time, holding on to your own inner peace and letting go of anything that is a distraction. You are retreating and you are in this space where you are moving on. Okay, and it's also here about him feeling like, abandoned by your energy, So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? How does he view you? Ooh, emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. So this is something he's feeling, something he's dealing with. See, he's the type of person that does not wear his feelings on his sleeves. It's so hard for you to really understand where you stand with this person, which is why he sees right now you are letting go. You're not investing as much attention as you were with him in the first place because you feel like this, hey, if I'm doing all of this work and you're not even trying at all, then why am I here? Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? And you have here, Mama Kumba Bang. Mammy Kumba Bang. Sorry for the mispronunciation, but this is about speaking up. So I love the energy of you speaking up, and you saying what you want, saying what you need. So he views you as doing this right now because I feel like you have communicated with him lately exactly your expectations, what you expect, what you need, and what you deserve. And so he definitely recognizes that you have this strength going on with you right now. And you're really radiating now with self-courage, self-love, self-assurance, and self-respect. And you're not going to tolerate anything less than what you know that you give out. So whatever you give out, that's what you expect from him. And that's how he views you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you? Oh, you have here child magical. And so with the child magical energy, I feel like this is really about how you are tapped into your inner child, how you are really seeing yourself really beautiful, and you have the belief that anything is possible in your life, even a romantic connected partnership. You see more for yourself. You see the your life through the lens of magic, through the lens of source energy. You have raised your vibrational frequency because you know that, see, you deserve the attention that you give out. And he sees you as a very fun-loving person as well, someone that he can communicate with in a fun way. But right now, you're like, hey, if you're not going to be emotionally connected or invested in this relationship, then what is the point? Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you? A badass, and with the divine badass energy, this is energy here that is representing you moving forward. You focused on your career, your skills, your gifts, your talents, focused on yourself, getting your bag, honey, making sure that you look good, taking care of your mind. Self-care is priority on your list, and he sees you tapping in here to that energy, that beauty of mind, body, and spirit, where you're putting yourself first now, investing more into who you are so that you can get a return on your investment, because you know you've invested so much in him and your return is rather low. And so let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? Yeah, he knows you're not wasting your time, your energy, none of that, because you're like, hey, there's so many things that you would do for him, so many places you would go, but now you're taking yourself to those places. You are doing those things for yourself. You have here heart with a key. Look at heart with a key showing up, confirmation here. This is about you are welcoming love into your life. So just because this relationship connection, it has, you know, a bit of frustration in it, you still believe in love. He knows this. And you know what? He's really thinking about, you know, if he is the one for you. But he knows you are going to be meeting the one. But I can tell you this, he wants you to open your heart even more. But you're like, hey, you have to get it together. You really have to get it together. But Spirit wants to encourage you that there is someone out there that is perfect for you. And encouraging you not to settle. And encouraging you to know that you do not have to change anyone, that the person for you is going to show up quite naturally. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? Whoop. And look at the Six of Swords. I love the Six of Swords showing up because the sword energy represents communication. It represents your intellect. And what he's picking up with you right now, that sword energy does rule over Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra in the top placements of the birth chart that I did mention earlier. Sun, moon, or rising sign, 7th house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. See, he sees you as moving on, moving forward. Okay, he knows that this is a necessary transition for you. You are relocating yourself, your energy, your emotions. Physically, you are in the state of even thinking about moving physically, you know, to explore, to meet new people, do new things, experience a new life. And so he sees you moving on, moving forward, relocating. Thank you, Spirit. I love the confirmation of the Six of Swords showing up and the Eight of Cups, which is about your emotions, where you are mentally. You're like, hey, I'm over it. It's time for me to go. You playing games. We're not going to keep doing this over and over again. And so here you are, your final card. Nice confirmation showing up. Thank you, Spirit. Six of Swords, you know that it's necessary for you to do something different, for you to experience that true glow up, that emotional glow up. And so, beautiful number one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. And they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number two. Welcome to your reading. How does he view you right now? I will share with you all the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. Let's get straight into your reading. I see your energy. You're naturally drawn here to the Queen of Wands. And the wand energy does represent fire, creativity. I am picking up that he feels like you are strong. You are focused on yourself, your well-being, self-care, self-love, self-assurance, self-respect, honey, and unconditional love for who you are. And you're really tapped into source energy, because when you understand that the greatest love of all is truly when you love yourself, you are in alignment with source. And also here with the wand energy, it rules over the fire zodiac signs. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries are in the top placements of the birth chart. The sun, moon, or rising signs, 7th house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. And honey, he sees you right now as being very creative. Not only that, and see, look, the Queen of Wands, you are feisty. You are feisty. You're not listening to what others have to say about you, his opinion about you. You're self-confident, wearing what you want to wear, going where you want to go, communicating with who you want to communicate with, and very creative, expressing yourself, tapping into your career, your gifts, and your talents. So he sees you as like glowing up right now in a space now where you're becoming this better version of yourself. That's not what he calls it, but he's sitting back thinking like, who does she think she is? And what does she think she's doing? But see, you're tapped in. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you? Something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. You see, because your confidence is kind of like making him step back. You know, your confidence is naturally, repelling his energy, because he's lacking confidence right now to come to you to tell you something. And we're going to see if we can get what that message is. Let's see if we can get that message to come through, what he has to tell you. Let's get more. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you? What is happening with him? How does he view you? Ooh. Soul sisters, 2 hearts, 1 soul, sisterhood. Hey, let me tell you, I feel like he sees you as like every woman. You have the personality. You can be and do what you want. You're confident, but yet and still you're warm-hearted and friendly. You're bold, but yet and still you are chill. So he sees you as like, he views you as every woman here. And there's a song that was out by Whitney Houston and Shaka Khan, I'm Every Woman. And that is the energy that I'm picking up and how he does view you. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? Ooh. You have Allah, grief. This represents grief. Let me tell you, he feels like you're unbothered with, how he feels. You're just like over it. You're just like, boy, bye. Like, I'm tired of hearing, like, the negative. I'm tired of hearing you complaining like you can't find a job, you can't do this, you can't do that. And he's like, feels like you are not attached to this grief. Like, you know that all is well, you know all is good, you know that the universe is conspiring in your favor, and you are ignoring his constant, complaints about how something is not working. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? See, that's what there's something to say. He's always got something to say. And you're like, instead of having something to say, why don't you have something to do? That's your energy I'm picking up. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Heart with the key. And with heart with the key showing up, he sees like, okay, maybe this relationship is not going the way that you wanted to go, but he knows your heart is still open. He knows that you still welcome love into your life. And he thinks about how like you may be meeting the one real soon. He sees that you have a very open heart. And Spirit gave us that insight moments earlier. And he's concerned whether or not he's going to get it together fast enough. But Spirit wants to encourage you that there is a perfect partner out there for you. That is someone that is perfect for you. You don't have to mold them. You don't have to, let him know what it is that you want. He's going to come already ready with that intellect. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? And you have here the Six of Coins. So this is about physical energy, earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Seen in the top placements of the birth chart. Yes, that I did mention earlier. His birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in the reading. And with the Six of Coins, this is how he sees you as being very generous. Really extending yourself to him, giving more than what he has given back, okay? But the universe wants you to know, because you are generous, the universe has a floodgate of prosperity and abundance for you. Wherever you see yourself is having is what the universe has for you as well. And with the Six of Coins, that earth energy, physical, he definitely sees you as being someone that is very attractive and maybe too attractive for him. And let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you right now? And you have here a storyteller. So with the storyteller energy, this is about how you have the ability to experience and express life through stories and through symbols. Yes, and I love the storyteller card showing up here under I have something to say, because this is a clear message that yes, he does have something to say. And just sometimes he makes up tales. He actually makes up tales that, cause you to laugh sometimes, cause you to question him, cause you to shake your head. And so the reason he has something to say to you and he's not sure how to come to you, because lately you don't believe a word that he's saying. You don't believe the things that are coming out of his mouth. So he sees you as being highly intuitive, able to recognize the crap that he has to say, the dishonesty, the manipulative characteristics. You are able to see that stuff. The rain is gone and you can see clearer now. He knows that. Highly intuitive queen. Thank you, Spirit. So beautiful. Number 2, this does conclude your reading. And I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. And they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number 3. Welcome to your reading. How does he view you right now? I will share with you the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like button, hit that subscribe. That is how you can help to support. Let's get straight into your reading. And I see here your energy, it naturally draws you here to the Four of Swords. And with the Four of Swords energy, this is about your intellect. This is about air energy. The sword energy does rule over Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. And those observant social zodiac signs can be seen in the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in the reading. They could be in the sun, moon, or rising sign, 7th house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. But with this Four of Swords energy, let me just point out is that he views you right now as looking a lot younger. And it's also because you have retreated. You are in rest mode, renewing your energy right now, going into solitude and fully recovering from the challenges of life and this relationship connection. So that's why you're looking so good now. You know, you're just feeling revived, refreshed, and renewed. Unbothered is how he views you. And so let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you? Your perfection, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I'm attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. See, I love the confirmation of your perfection showing up. You know that? Because this is how he views you. He's not even sure whether or not, you know, you see him the same way, whether or not he's good enough for you. He feels like he does have a lot of work to do in order to get on your level emotionally. So let's get more insight. He feels like you have more to offer to him than he has to offer to you. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. How does he view you? And you have here storyteller. I love the storyteller energy showing up because this is about how you have the ability to experience and express life through stories and through symbols. So the way that you dress, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you text, the way that you write, he's very impressive in the way that you communicate. And with the sword energy representing communication and intellect, this is a very nice confirmation showing up here. Thank you, Spirit. I do want to point out that your reading is accurate AF. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you? And you have here gypsy. Blame my gypsy soul. Absolutely, you're different. You are unique. This is the way he sees you. He feels like you are not like any other divine feminine energy that he has ever met. He says female, but he feels like you're not. I see you as being divine, okay? Feminine energy, able to express yourself, wear what you want to wear your hair the way you're just naturally you, not trying to impress him or anyone else. You know, and you will tell him exactly what's on your mind. And a lot of times you'll keep it to yourself as well because you're like, hey, I feel like I'm talking to, you know, a door. He's not responding emotionally. So he sees you as being very intuitive, tapped in, knowing what's really happening with him. You know, he can't lie to you because your intuition has been raised. You know what's happening with this connection. You know if he's being shady. You also know whether or not he's being honest. And so he can't come to you with all of these made up fairy tales, lying. You're like, hey, baby, put some action into it. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? The sword and the rose. Look at the sword and the rose showing up. And it's showing up here under the Four of Swords. This is a nice confirmation. See, he knows that you have clarity. You know the truth. You may have not expressed to him a lot of the things that you feel about him, his personality and characteristic traits, but you know that secret you feel he is hiding. Honey, you are on it, okay? He sees you as being a very solid person, able to move with force. You know, you honor yourself and you are protecting your peace and your power. So he knows that you have these persistent boundaries in place, aligning with your true self. The sword and the rose. I love how this lined up with each other. So confirming. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you? And you have here the Page of Coins. Or the Page of Coins. This is earth and physical energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo are seen in the top placements of the birth chart that I did mention earlier. So again, he sees you as being like beautiful, physically attractive as well. And the Page of Coins energy is about how you have patience. You know, you're able to go out there, and raise money and take care of yourself. And you're just, you are expecting him to have a job. And if he doesn't have one, he needs to get a new job. You are holding him to a standard if he's going to be with you, because you feel like, hey, if you can work, then he can work too. Absolutely. And you've expressed that to him. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? And you have here, Goddess Iset. Surrender. Goddess, I said, you know what? You have let go of the drama, the frustration, all of the who, what, where to house. It feels like you've let go of the relationship completely, or you're on this path of letting go. And you've surrendered to the divine. You're like, hey, Source, take the wheel of this confusion, and it's helping you a lot. It's really where you should be, giving it all to Source, to God, to the creator of the universe, to align you with what's really for you, to align you with that relationship that's loyal, that's loving, and that's understanding, and that is going to take place for you. And so, beautiful number 3, this does conclude your reading. And I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.